And welcome back to the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. Coming up at noon is the 12 p.m. for girls championship match between Harding Academy and Shiloh Christian. Shiloh Christian making the trip back to the Weekend of Champions in a while. And I think you have some stats, Chad, about when was the last time that Shiloh Christian came into the big stage.
Well, today the Saints are looking for their first state championship since 2013. That's one of the longest droughts that we've seen of any team appearing in the state finals this year that hadn't already won a state championship. But Harding Academy, the Wildcats, have been no stranger to winning state titles at all. They have won 3 straight state titles across 2 different classifications. Last year was the Wildcats' first year in 4A, and they picked up right where they left off in 3A with a state championship, winning their 3rd straight. They will be the first team this weekend with a chance to win 4 in a row. It has been quite a run for Harding Academy. They've achieved something that very few teams have, and they're looking to do the same here today. But for Shiloh Christian, looking for their 2nd state championship ever, and their 1st in over a decade.
Starting lineup for Shiloh.
We've got Claire Gallo, we've got Blair Fett, Maggie Massey, Gabby Bradshaw, Lillian Hewitt, Addison Rager, Bella Bonanno, Olivia Grace Sylvie, Emily Orsburn, and Mary Reese. That is your starting lineup for the Shiloh Christian Saints.
Starting lineup for Harding. Yama Agmanudo, number 6, Sidney Patton, Nora Henderson, Chloe Fullerton, Clary City, Mary Dagger, Crimson Fager, she's the goalie, Kylie Hart, Katie Jones, Zoe Madden, and Sage Anderson. That is the starting lineup that Coach sends in. Caleb Ball and Mike Hilton. We'll see who becomes the new champ. As you can see on the field, Chad, the MVP from Conway, getting some spotlight by the newscast.
So it looks like he's got several different newscasters from Central Arkansas. Going to cover that is Noah Shop, who scored the one and only goal of the 6A boys state final match, your MVP. And as we mentioned in that last broadcast, Carlos, there were very few opportunities to score in that match for Conway, as Catholic really controlled the time of possession in that match. But the Wampus Cats did find a way to scratch across a goal in the final 2 minutes of the first half. And that's the reason why they are walking away from Estes Stadium conference champions for the 3rd consecutive year. And Carlos, looking at this roster for Shiloh Christian, looks like it's a decent mix of talent from different classes. You have 5 seniors out there today, including Maggie Massey, Addison Rager, Olivia Grace Sylvie, Emily Orsburn. Excuse me. Let's see, there we go. So 5 different starters: Orsburn, Sylvie, Bonanno, Orsburn, Sylvie, Rager, Massey, and Gallo. There we go. There are your 5 seniors for today. But you've also got a few juniors in the mix. You've got Bella Bonanno, as well as Avery Beers. 10th grade has some representatives. Going down the list really quick, you have Blair Fett in the starting lineup. Something else, too. A 9th grader making a start today. Her name is Lillian Hewitt, wearing number 7 for the Saints. So you look at this list, Carlos, there is a representative from every single class at Shiloh Christian High School on this roster, and each one of them will be looking to make an impact in today's game, but they're having to face off against a team that we have seen here plenty of times in our time together calling games, most notably Akpanudo. Akpanudo has played a major role in the Wildcats' previous victories. Back once again. We'll see if she can once again be an impact player.
In a half, we're going to have a special guest that you're going to be interview, Chad, the Fernando Fuentes, part of the coaching staff for Green Forest, looking into getting another ring into his collection.
He's already shown off his one that he had with us today.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting match.
And
I know that he brought a large crowd with him today. We've got some that'll be watching on the NFHS network, but I would not be surprised if Green Forest has one of the largest crowds that we have seen here at the Weekend of Champions.
Fernando Fuentes, who has been a tremendous influence in the life of many youth soccer players in the Green Forest and the Carroll County area, from Guatemala. He also played professional soccer in Guatemala before he came to the U.S. His son, Jafet Fuentes, is part of the Bentonville FC Prodigy three-peat Arkansas State Soccer Association champions. And he had an amazing opportunity to be part of the U15-17 national team of Guatemala. And we were talking about those experiences and how things, it can be possible if you work hard. It doesn't matter in what part of the country or what a small city or a small town you are. If you have the talent, you'll get those opportunities. And today, in the 2 p.m. game, Green Forest is going to have that opportunity against CAC, a match that is going to be very interesting. The center referee has blown the whistle, and Chase, here we go. The Saints back on the big dance, and stepping on the way, it's Harding.
And this is a team that, again, is looking for that four-peat, a very rare feat in Arkansas high school state soccer. But if any team is built to achieve it, it is this Harding Academy Wildcat squad. Carlos, it's not easy to get to Conway, especially in a talented classification like the 4A. But Harding has not only found a way to get to the state finals once again, they are building on a legacy that has already been left by some of these older players as well as players that came before them. A lot of these veterans playing in the state championship game for the third or maybe even fourth time. And then you look across the way, a lot of these Saints getting their first look at a state title game in quite a while. You know it would mean a lot to this program to get to hoist a trophy, especially these seniors. 5 of them out there in the starting lineup today. If they could find a way to get that ring, it would mean so much to this program that has been waiting so patiently now, over a decade.
Harding Academy on red, Shiloh Christian and white and goal. Harding top of the box, first shot on goal. And we talk about Akpanudo, number 6. The speed that we have seen in previous years. A player to watch. A player who can decide the game for you at any given point during the match. Very mature. And you got the Saints from Springdale, Arkansas, back on the big dance. I remember when Shiloh Christian was very well known, not very well known, but had a momentum going with Gus Malson, was the football coach for that school. And then, of course, the rest is history. He went to Springdale. From Springdale, he made that jump with Mitch Mustaine and all those guys who went to the Razorbacks, and now it's history. And that's what Shiloh Christian has. He has a history of building competitive programs that eventually, with the time, get to be in the finals.
The Saints, not limited to soccer, they've made appearances in plenty of state finals over the last decade, winning a few state titles along the way. They want to add another trophy, though, to their collection here today, and I'm not talking about the runner-up trophy either. They want to bring home that Arkansas Activities Association Championship trophy with the giant gold medallion on top. When you get this far, Carlos, you don't want to settle for the silver. You want to go for that gold. both of those teams are going to be fighting for the gold today. You can see Akpanudo standing right now at midfield for this free kick. Something that I saw early in this match already from Akpanudo. Don't think for a second that she hasn't been a part of the game plan. And here's an opportunity.
They have it, they have it. Unlucky there. I was just going to ask about, you know, because I'm looking at the roster for Shilloah and I don't see a number 15 on the roster. There is the goalie. I wonder if that's number 1 or number 44, but I don't have a number 15 for Shilloah on the roster. So to match with the name on the goalie for Shilloah.
I think it's Mary Reese.
Mary Reese, what number is on that roster?
It is 45 on this roster.
45, okay. We want to go with goalkeeper there, Mary Reese. Okay. That was a great run by number 6, Akpanudo. Kind of sending the first warning to Shilloah that if you give her that much of time and that much of space, she's going to put the ball in the net. We've seen it before.
We have many times here at the Weekend of Champions. We'll see if she can do it again here in the 2024 Centennial Bank State Soccer Finals. But what impresses me, Carlos, is that she's able to adapt so quickly whenever she has those opportunities. And it's not just creating opportunities for herself, it's creating opportunities for her teammates. She gave up a good look to her teammate earlier in the match, even though Akpanudo is not afraid to be the one to step up for her team and put the ball in the net. She's also very aware of the talent of her teammates, and she's able to create space for them, create opportunities for them as well.
I wonder if Coach Fernando Fuentes is going to be part of the semifinals of the Golden Years League. He's showing his big state rings, but I don't see him winning a Golden Boot in a long time.
And you got a chance to win one here on
tomorrow. I'm going for a three-peat, baby.
There you go. Add another one to your trophy case.
I should.
You should bring that up here.
Next time, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Next time, if we get the opportunity, if I win this Golden Boot, I'm just gonna bring the 3 of them right here. And that way, it's not just the coach showing the ring.
There you go.
Akpanudo connecting in the back. Look, might be an offside position. It's the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. It's Shilloah Christian versus Harding Academy. Coming up at 2 p.m. It's CAC versus the Green Forest Tigers. I'm sure Mr. Rob Kirby is going to be in town here for that game. I don't think, since I know Rob Kirby, I don't think he has ever missed any state finals. Rob Kirby is one of the community stakeholders in the Green Forest area that spends a lot of time investing in the local community as far as soccer goes. Shilloah has it. A lot of pushing going on there.
And Carlos, we've seen a lot more fans down in the lower bowl in this match. Probably a lot of people trying to take shade as well, because sun is beating straight down here at high noon at Estes Stadium. We'll have to see if that proves to be a factor for the players. It seemed like it was starting to become a factor at the end of the boys' state championship. We had a couple players go down with cramps. Hopefully we will not see that here in our second matchup of the day, but looking at the forecast as of right now, 79 degrees here in Conway. With the humidity, it feels like 81. When you add in the turf, it is feeling as if it is over 90 degrees out there for those players. Certainly not the ideal conditions if you're playing in a hotly contested match like this one, but at the same time, we've seen a lot worse here in the Weekend of Champions over the last few years. This has actually been a relatively cool 2024 Centennial Bank Soccer State Finals in Conway.
Yeah, temperatures are going to be increasing as it's going to be increasing for the players. It's going to be better for us because, you know, we start with the sun on our faces here in the press box, and now we're starting getting a little feeling of the cooling off for the temperature as the sun moves over the press box. It's the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS network. Speaking of girls soccer, a good friend of mine who is going to be playing in the exhibition match in Los Angeles, Mauricio Rivillaga. Good opportunity for Christian Silo. Christian, goal! Goal! Blair Fett, top of the 10 for the 1-0 chase.
We take another look here. Blair Fett did not have the numbers advantage, and you didn't really get to see the great move that she made right there to cut inside, able to beat the defenders for Harding Academy, create an excellent look for herself, and she did not miss, Carlos. That is huge. As we've said before, teams that score first in the Soccer State Finals this year are now 5-0. We'll see if that trend proves true yet again here for the Shiloh Christian Saints as they pursue their first state championship since 2013.
And let's see if we can get the replay one more time just so, for you at home to take a look at this as the good job by number 11, Bella Bonanno, plays the ball into the space. Right there you get Bonanno with the left foot, connects right there through ball. The defense wasn't aware of that. And great job with the finishing to the near post and the celebration followed by Blair Fett.
Again, just a fantastic play by Fett, set up by her teammate Bonanno.
And you got to be careful. You got to defend. You have to know how to defend those through ball because the ball was just perfectly placed in between the defenders and for that finish. Plenty of soccer to play between Harding and Shiloh. It's the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS network. And I was making the comment of Mauricio Arrivillaga, her daughter Stephanie Arrivillaga, who is 17 years old and played for the Guatemala U17 and U20 national team. She got recruited and signed to come and play soccer in Oklahoma City. This can be the second one if the forward gets there. Looks like there is a hit on the head. So Stephanie Arrivillaga is going to play for MACU out in the Oklahoma City area, Mid-American Christian University. Stephanie Arrivillaga, it's a good forward, can score at any time. And I'm looking forward to watch her play if I can. Because she's going to be a great addition for Mid-America Christian University in the NAIA division. Excitement, you can hear it. How they're enjoying. Looks like there is a substitution, number 11 for Harding coming in. Rachel Garner. Plenty of soccer to play. It's going to come down to a combination of possession, taking advantage of your opportunities, and last for 80 minutes. Shilloah once more. And if you are Harding, how can you get more involved? Akpanudo. Because you got to feed her. You gotta give it. You gotta start sending some balls so she can utilize her skills. Shilloah is gonna clear the ball. It's gonna be a throw in for Harding. Looks like they need a ball. There is no ball there. I wonder how far that ball went. Corner kick for Harding. Number 30 on the jersey for Harding to take care of that corner kick. Sidney Patton. Sidney, right footer to the hands of the goalkeeper, Mary Reese. Foul there. Referee calls it. 24 minutes to play in the half. Shilloah up 1-0, top of the 10th minute. Scored by Blairy Fett, 10th grader. Cannot ask for better than that as a 10th grader, playing in the state finals and scoring that goal.
Not at all. For a lot of players, that's your first opportunity to get to play at the varsity level, much less to make an impact play like that in the biggest game of your high school career so far. We'll have to see if Blair Fett has another chance to make a game-changing play, but she's been pretty aggressive on the attack. I wouldn't be surprised to at least see her get another opportunity down inside the box.
It's the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS network. Coming up at 2 p.m. is Central Arkansas Christian versus Green Forest for the 3A Boys Championship. And we'll be closing it up, Chase, with Episcopal College versus CAC in the 3A Girls Championship.
And that one is going to be especially exciting because it's an area rivalry. You have CAC in North Little Rock, Episcopal down in Little Rock. These are two programs that know each other very well. You could practically call them neighbors. And you know that on top of a state championship, there's also going to be a little bit of bragging rights on the line in that one.
Akpanudo.
Very rare misstep there for Akpanudo, and an excellent play by Shilloah Christian to take it away.
Good turn by Gavi Bradshaw. Long ball to the hands of the goalkeeper. Another ball for Mary Reese. I like the brick buildings of the campus of UCA and how they're designed, and just goes with the landscape.
It does. It complements it very well. And this is a beautiful campus here. You can see why the Weekend of Champions is back in Conway based on just the beautiful settings that we've had here. Softball and baseball also in town with the AAA state championships. What's great about this too, Carlos, is that Estes Stadium that we're in right now also plays into that theme. There's a lot of brick supports on the back side of the press box of us here, and on the home side, a beautiful exterior that is also going to be complemented by some work that's being done out in the parking lot right now as we speak. This is quickly establishing itself as one of the most beautiful places in Division I football, especially at the smaller schools, to watch a football game. And like UCA, it seems like you're seeing growth and improvement with each passing year.
Very strong defense for Shilloah via Olivia Silve. I also like number 6, Gavi Brashaw, how she fights every ball. She's playing the position of a 9, and she's about to get the ball. Fighting every single ball and trying to create something on top and be a danger for the defense for Harding. Gavi Brashaw, 11th grader. On the go. Goalkeeper stays, they might get in trouble. The goalkeeper and the center back there, they almost have some miscommunication there.
And Carlos, just based on the body language that I've seen thus far from Harding Academy, it seems like there's a little bit of miscommunication going on early in this contest, something that you don't see too often with the Wildcats. Again, there are a lot of factors that can play into that. Sometimes it just happens, but also being in a setting like this, playing in a place that you've only played a handful of times before. For some of these players, you're playing here for the first time in a state championship match. But we'll see if the Wildcats can get back on track, because thus far, it's been an impressive performance for the Saints heading into our first water break.
Something that we haven't seen. You know, we talk about, water breaks, and now implemented it as the weather start getting a little hot.
And we will probably see a few more of those before the day is done, because it's only going to get warmer here for the next few hours. But good chance for everybody here to catch their breath, stay hydrated, and get ready for the final 19 minutes and 8 seconds of this first half. Been an impressive showing again so far for the Saints. And Carlos, when you start to rack up the state championships, there's an intimidation factor that goes with playing you. And I feel like there has to be an intimidation factor against Harding Academy. But if they feel intimidation, Shiloh Christian is certainly not showing it right now. They have looked confident from the very first whistle. Even though Harding Academy got some good looks early, they have been able to, the Saints have been able to regroup, really lock in here after almost giving up an early goal, and still the Wildcats held off the scoreboard.
I was paying attention to the coaching staff for Shiloh, because I think I know one of the coaches there. Coach Brennan, and I don't want to mispronounce his last name. O'Donohoe.
O'Donohoe is what it looks like to me.
So because when I saw from here, I'm like, that's Coach Brennan there. So good for him. Head coach Dennis Bonanno, and I'm assuming that Bella Bonanno is related to Coach Denise. But you can see Coach Brennan there on the black pants. His father also very involved in the soccer community. Moving the ball for Shilloah. Long ball. Nice jump by Akpanuro. And now she's gonna challenge the one-on-one Akpanuro on the left side. Top of the box, good opportunity for a shot on goal by number 42. Goal! Goal! Goal, 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 goal. Goal! Number 42 on the jersey with the 1-1 for Harding.
That was an excellent shot, setting up from beyond the box, about 20 yards out. And that is not an easy shot, Carlos, to go all the way across there, especially with the goalkeeper in the way, but had just the right spin on it, as you'll get another look here. Able to get it around the defender, hook it around the goalkeeper out of her reach. And just like that, Harding Academy has tied up this match.
We don't have number 42 on the roster. I wonder if our friends at the PA has a name for number 42.
I'll check with them at the halftime break, and we'll get that name to you.
Yeah, we apologize for that. But, you know, I don't know if we can get the replay one more time, because I want to give credit to Akpanuro on how she gets that ball in the left side. And as you can see, she gets it and she sees the player, and that's what you want when you got a player on the wing. Look for the best option. She serves the ball, control the ball with the right foot, and then look the position of the goalkeeper, and she sends the ball to the far post, and it was difficult for the goalkeeper, Mari Reese, to get to that ball.
Really just a textbook setup there for the Wildcats. And as I mentioned before, Akpanuro, we know her as a scorer, but she's also a playmaker that creates opportunities for her teammates. Will she have a chance to score here?
Might be an offside position there. The assistant referee says no. Second goal. Goal! Goal! Goal, 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 goal. Goal! I believe it's number 3 for Shilloah. Clary City. See if we can get the replay one more time here. Top of the 27th minute, and guess who's again? Akpanuro started it. Number 12 on the jersey gets behind. Zoe Madden takes a shot. Goalkeeper makes a save, and right there, number 3 Clary City for the 2-1.
And that's a huge score there for Claire. The City family heavily invested in the Searcy and Harding communities at both Harding Academy and Harding University. Akpanuro with another chance here on the other end. The aggression really stepping up here for the Wildcats. They were able to shake off that slow start very quickly, and the match's complexion has completely changed within just the last couple minutes.
Now let's see if what you have paying attention to, it can be changed, because usually you have, I mean, the stats don't lie, right? Every team that has a score the first goal in Abs winning. But now Shilloah scored the first goal. Let's see if they can come back and turn it around.
We'll have to see if that streak stands. Lots of streaks on the line here. Harding's got a chance to break that streak, but they're also trying to keep the streak alive with their state championship wins. They want that 4th straight. And right now they're in a position to do just that, although Shiloh Christian, they've shown flashes of excellence at this point, have already scored once.
$15 to play in the half. It's 2-1. And Harding once more. Akpanuro. Akpanuro on the go, and she passes. She's going to be going Akpanuro, 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 Akpanuro. To the hands of the goalkeeper, and great job by Mary Reese.
Also some great defensive support there from Emily Orsborn, making it tough for her to get a good shot off. The defender was matching Akpanuro note for note that time, step for step. Had it not been for her, we might have been looking at a 3-1 score at this point.
14 to play. Shiloh is gonna have to find a way to neutralize Akpanuro. And she makes it easy, so easy when she does it, Akpanuro.
She does. She just has this seemingly natural ability to find her teammates. But the thing is, the reason why it's so natural is because she's worked on it for so long. You can see the work that Akpanuro has put in each and every match that she is out there. Quite a bit of contact, but no foul called inside the box. But again, Akpanuro is one of those players who has disciplined herself to get better at the game with each passing season. Just when it seems like she's taken a step to the top, she seems to take another. And really, it's been amazing to watch her career progress, and also for her to step up increasingly as a leader for this team, not only creating opportunities for herself, but as we've seen already today, twice. She's been there for her teammates, and that chemistry, that's the result of building those relationships throughout her time with the Wildcats. Excellent work by Akpanuro.
Coming up at 2 p.m. is Green Forest versus CAC. Green Forest boys across from us, a CSC to our left of the press box, Chase. Getting ready to make things happen. The Green Forest Tigers in the search of a back-to-back title.
Got to add another ring to that finger before the day is done. Green Forest, we know that they're going to bring out a great crowd, but CAC, a lot of fans are going to be walking across from the baseball championship that's just wrapping up across the way. The Mustangs are playing Gosnell for the state title there.
If they win the state title, I'm gonna have to make a phone call to the mayor of Green Forest and change one of the streets to the Fuentes Avenue in honor of Fernando Fuentes.
Well, I think if you add another state title here, you've definitely got a case. You've got one already, but that just makes it even stronger.
Or maybe to make it easier, if there is a street already named in Green Forest, but the name of Fountain, and we just get we can add to the Fernando Fountain. Shiloh, top of the box, an opportunity for Shiloh, fighting for that ball. I wonder if the whole Lopez family will be traveling, making the trip to Conway to support the Tigers. The Lopez family is a big family in Green Forest. the support and love soccer.
I have no idea, so they're going to be in there though. Okay.
I believe this is the 4th time that Green Forest gets to the finals.
Yeah.
And the last time that these teams met in the finals goes back to in Fayetteville, where I believe CSE came on top with the score of 4-1. Ouch. 2019.
And that was the last state championship game that was held there in Fayetteville. Green Forest has played and traveled very well in this new Weekend of Champions era in Benton and Conway.
And the last time that they met prior to the state finals, it was in the semifinals of the last year's state tournament. Akpanuro.
Oh.
Another great ball by Akpanuro, sending the ball to the hands of the goalkeeper, Mary Reese. 9 minutes and 52 to play, Chase.
Yes, and on that last pass right there, you mentioned it from Akpanudo, looks like her teammate overran it by just a step or two, got there a bit too early and had to turn back. Almost an opportunity at the back corner of the box with a teammate there to back her up. But still, that's the kind of look that Harding Academy wants in that situation. We'll see if they can get in that spot again and add some insurance to a lead that arrived rather quickly for the Wildcats.
Akpanuro putting pressure on the defense. Akpanuro got it. Play it to the space. It's going to be a throw-in for Harding. Ball to Akpanuro. Moving the ball well. Bella Bonano coming and get the ball. Shilloah switches it. Shilloah has it. Might be an offside position. Assistant referee didn't flag it up because Harding gained possession of the ball. $7:50 to play in the half. Bonano on the last touch. Might be a ball for Shilloah. No, referee's going the other way. Coming up at the half, we'll have an interview with Fernando Fuentes, part of the coaching staff for Green Forest. Talking about the season, talking about the championship, and of course next season they're going to be moving up to the 4A division. Akpanuro. Good job there by defense.
Gotta be careful there, as looked like the defender ran into the right post.
I think Akpanuro in the last two similar plays have taken an extra touch on the ball and allowed the defense to catch up.
Well, it's been aggressive defense from Olivia Grace Sylvie. She's done a great job of tracking down Akpanudo, who has impressive speed in the open field. It's tough to match her step for step, but that's exactly what Sylvie has done in those last two possessions. Another great play there. And also putting her body on the line at the end there, running into the right post. But she sprang right back up, ready to go for more action here. in the 2024 Centennial Bank Soccer State Finals.
Eren to Akpanuro. Akpanuro. Oof. Almost went between the legs there. And the line was right there. Could be a goal. See if we can take a look at the replay. If we have any on that last play. The ball almost went in between the legs of the goalkeeper. You can see here on the last play, the ball is traveling. Then Akpanuro, ball goes behind, and look how close of the line was.
Very,
look
very
how close.
You know, they say that football is a game of inches. Football is a game of inches as well.
Yeah.
Very, very close there to being the third goal of the day for the Wildcats. Instead, it's still a 1-goal lead, but maybe another chance here for Akpanuro.
I think you saw that game of inches in Any Given Sunday movie by the speech of Al Pacino.
Another great piece done by the Kansas City Chiefs a few years ago, won an Emmy for writing at the Mid-American Emmy Awards.
Four minutes and 38 seconds to play in the half. Harding University, no Harding University, I'm sorry, I mean Harding Academy. Up to the one, as we were looking at the last foul there.
Going to be a corner kick here for the Wildcats, and we really haven't gotten to see them operate out of a set piece much from the corner. Could be a great opportunity to capitalize, but a lot of their scoring so far, in fact, all of their scoring, have come on those transition goals where teams gotten set up quickly. They've spaced the field very well, and it's been through teamwork. Teammates setting each other up.
Corner for Harding. Defense trying to clear the ball up. Harding Academy 2, Shiloh Christian 1 with 3:40 in the half. Looks like there was a foul there. Two more games after this one. We have the 3A Boys Championship between CAC and Green Forest, and we have Episcopal versus CAC on the girls. Shiloh on the right side, showing some speed. Let's see if they can give it to Bonanno. Little push there, center referee says not a problem. Bonanno has it. Gonna have to fight it, get the ball back. Good job by Shiloh trying to move the ball around. And now Akpanuro with the speed. Akpanuro on the go. Akpanuro! The third one, it could be a hard trick already for her.
Again, so close. Akpanuro pushing it just to the left of that left post. That's about the level that you wanted at. That's about the exact right speed. Everything was right except the location. Couldn't quite clip it inside that left post right there. Close call again for the Saints, because even though this is only a 1-goal match, as you mentioned, Carlos, there's a chance that if Akpanuro capitalized on all those opportunities, we're looking at a 4-score game going into the break. We haven't seen a lead that large since the Russellville match. Another trend worth noting too, Carlos, is that even if Harding Academy finds a way to break the streak of first team winning, they can keep a streak alive if they score one more, because teams who have led by at least 2 goals, or at least 2-0, we haven't seen anybody lose a multi-goal lead up to this point. This is the first time we've seen anybody lose a lead and fall behind, period, in the weekend of champions. We'll see if that stays the same going down the stretch, if Shiloh Christian can mount a comeback or if Harding Academy continues to add on to their lead.
Less than a minute to play. To the one, Harding. 39 seconds. Can they score the third one? Shot on goal this time to the hands of the goalkeeper. Great hands by Mary Reese.
And again, we've got to give credit to Mary Reese. Even though there are 2 goals up on the scoreboard for Harding Academy up to this point, there were a lot more that could have been added onto that lead, but were prevented thanks to some great saves by Reese. She's a large factor in why the Saints are still in this match here in the final seconds of the first half.
And with that, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have an exclusive interview with Fernando Fuentes, part of the coaching staff for Green Forest. You're watching the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. And welcome back to the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. We had an opportunity to talk with Coach Fernando Fuentes, who is part of the coaching staff for the Green Forest Tigers, who at 2 p.m. are going to be playing CAC, another great match to watch. Second half of the 4A championship in the girls division, Harding Academy versus Shiloh Christian. Center referee has blown the whistle, and here we go. Shiloh is going to have to find a way to close the gap, Chase.
They are, and this is something that we haven't really seen yet at the Weekend of Champions. A team that goes up early, but then has to close the gap down the stretch. It's going to be very difficult against a Harding Academy team that does not give up leads very easily. In fact, they don't give up scores easily. I was talking to Dalton Reed, who is interning today with Scorebook Live, and he pointed out the fact that the goal that Harding Academy allowed in the first half is the first goal that they have allowed since April 1st. They have only allowed 4 goals total in the season. Prior to this one, that was just their 5th one allowed on the entire year. Shiloh's going to have to find a way to at least get another one here in regulation to try and force overtime. Should it get to OT, though, given how explosive both of these offenses can be, I wouldn't be surprised if it was finished in OT or regulation.
On the go, Harding. They denied the opportunity as Akpanuro was trying to break behind the defense. But might be a foul there, and it's going to be a free kick for Harding. Let's see what set piece they have worked during the week for a scenario like this. As you can see on the replay, as Harding is going in, and there is the elbow right there, the referee calls it.
Chloe Fullerton, who already has a goal today, lining up for the free kick, and we know she can drill them from this deep.
Did we ever get a name on that 42?
That is Chloe Fullerton, number 42, scored the first goal today for Harding Academy, and she scored that one from about 20 yards out.
What's her name?
Chloe Fullerton.
Chloe Fullerton. So instead of 4, she's 42.
Yes.
Okay. There.
Had to make some mid-game adjustments, but we're ready to go now on the NFHS Network.
Moving the ball. Shiloh trying to build from behind. Trying to get something going on, and now Harding with an opportunity, shot on goal to the hands of the goalkeeper, Mary Reese.
And you can tell that Fullerton is very accurate on those shots, even from a ways out.
Shiloh doesn't want any trouble. Oof, now they're about to get in trouble. Shiloh is going to have to clear the ball. Miscommunication right there between the players. Last minute save there by the defense.
And again, I think that was Emily Orsburn stepping in to clear it. She's really been the catalyst for this defense for Shiloh Christian. Had it not been for her, there would have been a lot more opportunities down low for the Wildcats. But she has stepped up on multiple occasions. At times, she's gone step for step with Akpanudo, along with Olivia Grace Sylvie, who's also been playing some excellent defense today.
Goal kick for Shiloh. Very aggressive in the beginning of the second half by Harding Academy, keeping Shiloh right there in their defensive third. Akpanudo has it. Right foot shot, not a problem.
That's a tough shot to make, going across your body there and trying to cross it to the right post. Akpanudo was able to get the shot off, but it didn't have the backspin that she was hoping for. It just went on a straight line.
Goal kick again. Shiloh trying to cross the half of the field. They do it. And now sending a long ball. Goalkeeper is going to come out. Crimson Fager on the goalie for Harding. Great anticipation there by number 12 for Shiloh, Olivia Grace. Long ball, clearing it, and now it's a 2-big-1. Let's see if Apagnura is not an offside position. She is, and the assistant referee calls it. You can see players with hands on their waist as the heat is catching up with them. Good, the balance as far as the talent goes, you know, both Shiloh and Harding very level, in my opinion.
It's been a fun contest to watch. Great opportunity here, though, for Harding Academy. Just hooked that one a little bit to the left, trying to sneak it in that back left corner, but goalkeeper was in good position that time. Excellent adjustments by Mary Reese to make it a tough shot for Fullerton.
I wonder if there is a hospitality room at this facility.
I'm not
sure it is. Oh, I don't know.
There was in the past. I do remember from some of our days calling the games in Benton that there was a hospitality room over at baseball. Granted, we're a little bit more spread out this year at UCA. We're going to have a yellow card issued here on Shiloh.
See if we can take a look on that replay on that. And I think the player kind of limping right there. I wonder if she got the words on that. I think the foul is on the other way. I think the foul should go on Akpanuro, according to the replay. Let's take one more time if you can look at this chase too. I think the foul was on Akpanuro got the foul. The player was protecting the ball. And I think she got hurt there.
That's a tough call right there to take. And as you said, I think she took the brunt of it there. That's a tough go there for the Saints. But they do have the ball back now after it is corralled by Mary Reese. We'll see if they can maybe launch a little bit of an attack here. It has been tough sledding.
I think that was a number 12 there. I got the car, Olivia Grace Silvey. And you got to be physical, you know, in the back. I hope that she gets to get back in. Corner kick. Coming up at 2 p.m. Third match of the game of the day. CAC versus Green Forest. And you talk with Coach Fernando Fuentes on. That was a great question that you asked, Chase, about, you know, what do they need to do to take another championship home.
And Coach said in that interview, he said, we have to limit our mistakes. And I think for Green Forest, what's going to be beneficial, Coach mentioned this too, they've been in this situation before. They know what it takes to win. For some of these younger players, they may have to acclimate to that, but that's where your leadership starts to come in. And as long as you cut down those mistakes, you have that accountability, stick to the game plan, you're going to have success.
Shot on goal. Goalkeeper Mary Reese.
If Shilloah can find a way to mount the comeback here, I think that you have to at least put Reese in the MVP conversation. Because, yes, you have the 2 goals on the board for Harding Academy, but it could have been a whole lot more.
An opportunity for Harding to put this one away, and they're going to do it now with another save. Great hands by Mary Reese. And if she's going to keep them in the game, offense is going to have to find a way to tie the game.
This might be the best chance for a counterattack all half.
Bonanno. Look at the speed. Now they're going to have to protect the ball. Bonanno with a step. Crossing the ball. An opportunity to the far post. And there she goes. Cross the crossback with the head. Should have put the head in it. Easy from here, though. Let's take a look at the replay.
Best opportunity that Shilloah Christian has had in the second half as we take another look here in just a moment. Shot from the corner of the box coming up and right here on your screen. Just a bit too high. Had the right idea trying to get it over the goalkeeper's reach. Almost an opportunity there. I think she was just trying to control the ball. I don't know if she was able to adjust to the header in time. Almost a second goal opportunity there for Blair Fett. Instead, they'll have to regroup again. Long ball here and splits the uprights. We were playing on a Saturday in the fall. That one would have counted for 3. As it stands, still 2-1 Harding. Great chance here for the Wildcats on the right side, but again, stingy defense at the edge of the box from Shilloah Christian. Carlos, it has been amazing to see how well this defense has played today against a team that has scored no less than 6 goals in all of their playoff games up to this point. It's been a tremendous run for Harding Academy.
Looks like it's an offside position. And you're right, when you're gonna play a team that, it's very effective offensively, you need to find a way to neutralize us and minimize their opportunities. Otherwise, you can get in trouble. And I think going back to if Shilloah was able to come back on this, you got to put in the conversation goalie Mary Reese.
Just to put this season into perspective, Carlos, for Harding Academy, no one has come within 6 goals of the Wildcats since they lost 2-1 to Pulaski Academy, the 5A girls state champion from yesterday. It's been an incredible run for the Wildcats here over the last month or two. They've scored at least 3 goals in every match that they have played from start to finish this season. That in itself is a remarkable feat. And they've only scored less than 4 once. Less than 4 twice. They did have one match. The one exception was when they lost 2-1 to Pulaski Academy. But every other match they've scored at least 3 goals. And with the exception of the second match of the season against Greenbrier, they've scored at least 4 in every victory this year. That in itself tells the story of how dominant this Harding Academy team has been. 14-0 in conference, undefeated in the playoffs up to this point, and they've got a chance to cap off a 4th straight state title year. There's clearly something special going on in Searcy, Arkansas.
Now Shilloah are going to have to find a way to stay more compact because they from here they seem to split. And, when they try to play with that long ball, Bonanno doesn't have that much of an option. Akpanuro on the go. Akpanuro has a support on the right side. She's going to take it all the way in. Akpanuro. Ball goes away. And you see here you have Bonanno. It's a 4v1 right there. And then you see how much space is between right there between the 30 and the 50. Ball comes back to Harding. Crossing the ball, an opportunity for Harding, and there it is. Goal! Goal! Clary City with a 3-1.
Clare City with her 2nd goal of the day. Again, making the most of your opportunities. That is the key to winning these state championship matches. Great setup there from her teammate off the pass, and then a little bit of a contest right there, but able to stick with it, win the battle. And Claire, again, finding the back of the net, helping her team extend this to a 2-goal lead. And Carlos said it before on the broadcast, teams who go up by multiple goals in the weekend of champions are 3-0 this year. If Harding Academy can keep up what it has been doing for the last really 20 or 30 minutes of game time, that streak should still be intact. Chance for Akpanudo, and again, missing high and wide right. Another dangerous shot for Akpanudo. It just seems like the timing hasn't worked out for her just yet on those opportunities, but the opportunities keep coming her way. She either creates them for herself or gets them from her teammates. You have to think at some point one of those is going to go in. She's too good of a player not to capitalize on one of those opportunities.
Got 23 minutes still in the game. If you Shiloh, and we have talked about this. At what point do you push numbers up to find a way to to close the gap?
It's really a tough question to answer. You really have to look at your team and see what are we capable of. Can we get that quick strike at any given time? If so, you have a little bit more time to work with. But if not, you need to devise a strategy of how can we get the ball in our possession, control it, and create the best opportunities for ourselves.
And now Apanuro to the far post. If she can get the ball to it, she's going to cut inside, and she goes to the near post instead.
We've talked about the athletes and all the conditioning that they've done, how impressive they are flying down the field, but I think we've also got to give a shout out to the side judges, keeping step with players all weekend long. If you don't think those officials do a little bit of conditioning too, I don't know what to tell you. They have put in the work as well.
Ball in the box. Harding once more. High kick. Referee says not a problem. Offside. Assistant referee calls it. 21 to play. Substitution coming in for Shiloh, number 13, Abby Tibbs. Number 4, Blair Fett, also coming in as soon as the referee allows them. Long ball. Akpanur is going to get in front of them. Goalkeeper is going to come up. .20 to play in the game. It's the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network. Coming up next at 2 p.m. CAC versus Green Forest for the 3A Boys Championship match. Shiloh, foul there. Now got to push the numbers up. Still plenty of time, in my opinion, to come back and tie the game.
Looks like there are a couple substitutions that are about to happen for Shiloh Christian, waiting to check into the match. It's number 4, Blair Fett, and number 13, Abby Tibbs.
Akpanuro, she's in front. She has a speed. She has support on the right side. Akpanuro is going to want to score this one, Akpanuro. and today, I don't think it's Akpanuro. So many opportunities. Unfortunately, she wants to put the ball in.
She does.
But it's not happening.
And it's just been one of those days. It's not necessarily that she's
Mary
taking bad shots.
Mary Reese.
It's just been very unlucky for her. And Mary Reese, you mentioned her as well. She has played phenomenally today against Akpanuro.
In the box, that'll be the 4th right there. I think the ball went in. Assistant referee says no. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's get some controversial here.
That was very close in real time. I'm interested to see what this replay shows us here.
Corner kick is taken.
This is a great set piece. by Harding Academy. That's
Look.
exactly how you want to draw it up.
Look
The header
ahead.
going to the right corner.
Goes in,
Gets
slip
right
away.
there.
Let's see. She tried to hold it.
Maybe
I
just
think
did a
touches
tight.
the line. Touches the line.
It is so close.
Good stuff. Great job on our production guys up there. Then, give us that replay, and it's clear.
Yeah.
So now, and I believe when these games are available to watch, they can look back. That was a great call by the assistant referee too.
It was.
Water break. Maybe lunch is here.
We'll have to see.
$18 minutes to play, and that separates Harding for another title.
Looking for their 4th straight state championship. Their 2nd in 2 years in the 4A classification. Carlos, this time last year the question was, can Harding Academy make that natural leap to 4A? Can they claim the state title? And they did that without any trouble last year. They dominated the 3A level back-to-back years, came back, did the exact same thing in 4A, and now, again, we've talked about this before over and over again this weekend. The word dynasty is thrown around so often these days, but in reality, it can only be applied to a few teams. Harding Academy is one of those teams. When you're winning 4 straight championships, that says a lot about your program, where it's been, where it's going.
Akpanuro can be their last one. Akpanuro! Goal! Goal! Akpanuro finally put the ball into the net, Chase.
And this was the prettiest setup yet. I'm glad this one went in for Akpanuro because she created this opportunity for herself, did a nice spin move around the defense, split the defenders, And then a routine finish to the left side, almost a no-look shot there. Had the goalkeeper's eyes focused to her left, and instead she opts to go to the goalkeeper's right. Sneaks inside the left post for the 4th goal of the day for Harding Academy. If I'm not mistaken, it's 3 different players that have scored those 4 goals as well. Been spreading the love.
And this one might be Akpanuro once more. Let's see if she's going to get this one. Akpanuro with a back-to-back. No, she's going to be selfish and send it. Goal! Goal! Goal, 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 goal! Soy Madden with a 5-1 chase.
We barely had a chance to catch our breath from the last goal, and here comes Harding Academy again on the counter-attack. Akpanuro, as she has so many times today and throughout her career with the Wildcats, setting up her teammate. Just a routine look here. Splits right up the middle. Able to get it through the goalkeeper's legs, but again, an excellent shot there to extend the Wildcats' lead even further. Zoe Madden, the 4th separate Wildcat to score today.
And with that, I can tell you that, she just made herself a stronger candidate for the MVP at Panuro, because I thought she was going to close it. But just that move and seeing the player coming in, so Madden and unselfish, she gives it the ball and she take it to the bank.
Well, now for Shilloah Christian, victory is not impossible, but it just became a whole lot tougher to achieve. If you want to have any chance of making this competitive, making things interesting down the stretch, the time is now to go into action. Carlos, you waited for that answer. It's now. They've got to step up and make some form of play here in hopes of salvaging this match, but Harding Academy might have a chance to add on some more insurance.
I think Akpanuro once more. Akpanuro is going to keep it. Akpanuro is going to fight it. Akpanuro! And I think she's just getting hotter right now.
And that time, it was Olivia Grace Sylvie stepping up again in pursuit. I believe Akpanuro was actually thrown off a bit by the collision that they had going against her body. You'll see it again here. There's Sylvie. Loses her footing. Akpanuro running across her body. This is going to be a tough shot, and it ended up getting the side of her foot rather than, I think she was looking for that right small toe to try and hook it into the corner. Even though it was offline, that was an excellent look for Akpanuro, and she created it for herself yet again.
And you can see coaching staff for Shilloah between Denise Bonanno, Madison Hart, and Brennan O'Donohoe, along with Jorge Sea, having that conversation of, what's going on right now. 14 to play in the game. Harding Academy 5, Shilloah Christian 1. Is the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals in the NFHS network.
Almost another chance there for Akpanuro. But again, goalkeeper stepping up for Shilloah. Mary Reese continues to be a busy day for her. Might be a chance here for Shilloah on the counterattack. Strong collision. And it's going to be a foul called on Harding Academy.
Going 50-50 balls, and they utilizing their upper body to protect the ball. Throwing for Shilloah. Harding has it. Got it inside. Advantage. Harding has it. See if they can play through. Akpanuro connecting. Lumbo. Good idea.
As you said, Carlos, that was a strong idea there, as it looked like Zoe was closing in from the right side. Could have been a great look at the top right corner of the box. Instead, Madden will have to wait for her next opportunity to add on to what has already been an impressive scoring day. What a send-off this is going to be for the Harding Academy seniors, including Jama Akpanudo. Akpanudo, we have called her name plenty of times over the past 4 years together. Carlos, you and I have now called 25 state championship matches together, and there are few names we've called as many times as her. She's had an excellent career here, starting as a freshman for Harding Academy, making her impact felt every single year. And she is a leader that the Wildcats
I wonder
are
what
going to
her
miss.
next step will be after high school.
I would imagine playing at the next level.
Shiloh clearing the ball. Coming up next at 2 p.m. It's Green Forest versus Central Arkansas Christian for the 3A Boy Championship.
Well, Carlos, I've got your answer right here. Jama Akpanudo, she's going to like Conway even more now. Signed with the UCA Bears to play Division I soccer. And
Good for her.
Chloe Fullerton, who we also saw score earlier today, she is committed to Harding University. Solid program there in Searcy, part of the Great American Conference. Another opportunity here for Harding Academy on the counterattack.
Shot on goal. An opportunity for Shiloh. Shot on goal. Goal! Goal! Bella, bellissima Bonanno! Score for Shiloh, and it's keeping the game alive, Chase.
Well, we said that Shiloh was going to have to do something quick to make things interesting. Enter Bonanno. Great shot here across the net, going from left post to right. That's not an easy shot to make, Carlos, especially on the run like that, but Bonanno with flawless execution. Still a tough mountain to climb here for the Saints, but if they can get a few more quick scores, who knows what could happen. Again, just the second goal that Harding Academy has allowed since April 1st. Carlos, this is the first time that Harding Academy has allowed 2 or more goals in a match since they lost to Pulaski Academy in the non-conference slate. Bit of a collision there. No foul, though. No whistle from the official. It'll be a throw-in for the Saints.
Eight to play in the game. It's 5-2. And I seen it Not at the high school level, but I've seen it at other levels when the score is like this and teams find a way to close the gap. Impossible is nothing. Cross ball into the backs. Mary Reese.
And when this game is said and done, I hope that people do not look at the scoreboard as a reflection of Mary Reese's work as a goalie. She has made plenty of excellent plays today. It just seems like every minute, quite literally, Harding Academy has found some kind of attack against her. She was able to stifle Akpanudo for the majority of this match. That's something that few goalkeepers have been able to do throughout Akpanudo's high school career. But in her final match with the Wildcats, Akpanudo tested by Mary Reese.
Shiloh. Goalkeeper, not a problem, that ball.
Also worth noting too, Carlos, that Reese is just a sophomore. She will be back for the Saints, and if she's playing at a high level like this as a 10th grader, you can only imagine with more training and more experiences how talented she can become.
Akpanudo. Shiloh clearing the ball. Green Forest fans making their way into the stadium.
You can see the CAC Mustangs making their way into Estes.
They're going to go purple on us.
Purple on purple. Might be a tough spot. I wonder if that's part of the strategy. Maybe trying to go with a little bit of camouflage out there on the UCA Bears home field.
Ouch. That was a hard 50-50 ball there. But I say earlier in the broadcast, the physicality of the match start getting up and up and up, and you can see on the last 50-50 ball. Akpanudo on the go. That's a late foul right there. Shiloh has it. Five to play. It's 5-2. It's the 2024 Centennial Bank Stake Finals on the NFHS network. Little hold there. Now it's going to be a card.
And that one was
Number
pretty
10.
obvious from up here, Carlos. Anytime that you grab the jersey, you're going to have a foul called, and it certainly didn't help the extra shove at the end.
It's the state finals.
It is. Tensions are high.
Unless something happens, Harding Academy is going to walk away with this one. Akpanudo with a great ball, and this is going to be put it away. Let's see if they can finish it up. It's still alive. Advantage on the play. It's going to go in. It's going to get crossed right there. That was a great advantage for the forward given by the referee there. That was a great shot too.
Again, going across your body, going with that left foot, trying to cross it to the right. That is one of the toughest shots you're going to take as a soccer player. But able to give it a really good look that time. And had it not been for the bar right there, might have been the 6th goal of the game for the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Great play by Mary Reese as well to save it.
Harding. A little bit over 3 minutes to play. Shiloh wants another one. Unlucky there on the pass. Still Shiloh ball. Playing to the space. Trying to cross the ball, unlucky there. Substitution for Harding, number 18. Katie Jones. Shiloh Christian has a very young team. So they have another year on their belt. And you won't be surprised if they are here next year.
Both of these teams have a very good chance of making it back to the next weekend of champions. There's a reason that these teams have established themselves as some of the most traditioned that the 4A has to offer. Harding Academy doing so in quick order by winning back-to-back state titles in their first 2 years in the classification, now completing the four-peat. It's the first time we've seen that accomplished today this weekend at the Weekend of Champions.
Getting close to the 2-minute mark. Referee is asking to stop the clock. Goal kick. It's going to be a throw-in for Shiloh. Bonano in the box. Shiloh with a shot over the crossbar. Great game overall. I think, when you look, and I don't know if how many coaches out there spend the time doing film with their players or just doing film for themselves, because with technology now you can, show players, hey, this is what we did great. This is where we can improve. It makes a big difference because players, can see it, can make it visual. Okay, that makes sense. Rather than sometimes you try to address these young athletes that they don't have a clear understanding of what you're trying to accomplish as far as, minimizing the mistake the coach Fernando was saying to be successful in a state final like this. Harding, I think he called PK.
He did.
Let's take a look at the replay, see if it's a PK or... Yep. I'm not sure what the foul was. I don't know if we have it. But number 42 is going to be in charge of it, Chloe Fullerton. I'll let you call this goal.
Chloe Fullerton, future Harding University Bison, her final game as a Wildcat. PK misses wide and high.
You're going to have to wait for the next one.
I guess so. I got my fill yesterday calling all those PKs.
Oh, you got a great time, I can imagine.
In the Clarksville and Dardanelle matchup. And you can get one last look at the foul there.
I don't know if we can give us one more time on that foul on our production if we can. Let's see here. I don't know what he saw. I mean, I think there was some contact, but not intentionally. And with that, Harding Academy is going to take this to the books, Chad. With 4 seconds left, and that will do it. Harding Academy takes it 5-2. And we're going to take a short break. You're watching the 2024 Centennial Bank State Finals on the NFHS Network.
Fans, please direct your attention to midfield where Ronnie McFarland, farm leader of insurance, will present the awards for the Class 4A Girls Soccer Championships. Year 2024, Class 4A Girls Soccer runner-ups, Shilloah Christian Lady Saints. And your 2024 4A Girls Soccer Champion,